Okay everyone, this is a sword that my grandfather brought back from Japan at the end of World War II. It is an officer's ceremonial sword. I'm going to do some close-ups and I'm even going to take it out of the sheath. So this was something he brought back, as well as two hats which I can show pictures of. As growing up as a kid, I only ever saw this hanging on the wall on an angle like this above his doorway. This was never there. This is something that was always kept put away, and we'll have a look at that now. It's like all hand woven, quite intricate design coming out with the cord. Some of it is quite frayed now. I mean, we're talking post World War II, and this is, you can see the detail there. I hope I'm not too shaky, but it's frayed and coming apart, and to some degree that's why my granddad didn't keep it on the sword. Just the age was getting to it, and in actual fact it was supposed to have been fitted to this back part of the sword itself. But you're starting to see the intricate details here, the craftsmanship of it. The handle is shark bone, crushed shark teeth as inlaid in the handle, as you can see there. And I'll try and get a bit closer for you. Sorry for the shaking. I'll just get Michael to come in closer with the light. And you can even see the detail of the dividers between those segments. And coming back here, you can see the craftsmanship of the metalwork. There's a, if you can come around this side a bit so you can see that flower on the end. Sorry for the shaking. And apparently that comes off, but what I look at here is all the detail in the handle. Might do some photos as well, but shaking a lot here. So even on the hilt, you can see on the these parts of the scarab, if you want to call it that, getting a real shake up here. The metal work in it is quite nice. Got the loops, and there's two of those, and you can see in this section here, it's quite nice. You have to excuse the shaking. This is actually shark skin, this area that you see there. So the workmanship of it is very exquisite, really. There's a lot gone into it, and you can see the join, I think, underneath of where the two sides of the shark skin joins up. Again, some more design here. I really like the flowers, the design of the flowers. Very nice end to the sword. And you flip it over, it's virtually exactly the same on the other side. Very nice. Some little patches there that are where the shark skin has come away. It's very smooth to the touch, and coming back down towards the other loop. So the workmanship in it is quite nice. And that might be a Japanese flower of some sort, but very nice. And we'll get to the blade in just a minute. But I think, yeah, that's right. There's quite an intricate design on this part of the sword. Call that the hilt. Put that on my shoulder so I can steady this a bit better. You can see there has a mark there, N. I didn't notice that till just then. Some nice workmanship there. It's probably cast, but has a you can see that on the top there. So what we'll do is we'll take the sword out now. Actually, you can see there's some more coming down off the handle. Sorry about the shaking, can't help it. So yeah, that's a nice look at it overall, and probably would have hung like that on with those loops off their belt. So there's a little clip here. There's a little clip that flicks off like this, like so, and clips back on. Zoom in a little bit for that. There. And then what you do is once that's been flicked, once you flick that, the sword comes out. Trying to do it one-handed, and it's in very nice condition. So on this interruptions, we're filming this during Easter, and just want to show you this has a rough design before it leads into the blade, and on the top, and on there also, so it's actually a feature. Then you come into the blade, which is actually very shiny. It's not from one end to the other, it's very shiny. That's really throwing out the focus. So it's got like a little pattern in it, you can see that on this side there, with like an air flute, it looks like. Which leads down to, it narrows down to the tip. So yeah, very nice sword. Oops. Very easy to wield, but as I say, it's probably just, it's as he said, it was a ceremonial sword only, dress sword if you call it that. So I just want to share that with you and the workmanship of it. A lot of hand woven stuff there. It's a shame it's all kind of gone to rubbish a little bit, but very nice. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.